Cynicism plagued my childhood. While in art class, I'd compare my watercolors to the greats featured in the posters: Van Gogh, Rembrandt, Delacroix. I died to the first fish enemy in the first stage of Green Hill Zone in Sonic, and didn't bother playing it anymore until the next day. I tried to refuse medicine, thinking it wouldn't work. You get the point. I was cynical. So, when my stepbrother's father was moving to a new house, for some reason, this meant I was getting his old set of Lego. It wasn't explained to me, and I was pretty nonplussed about the whole thing. I wasn't creative enough to do anything with them. I would just make swords out of them because that didn't require a whole lot of imagination. I was a little Nietzsche, damned to be free. Then I finally saw the Lego. I could scarcely exaggerate the amount. It took a pickup truck. They were hauled to my room, so rather than go out in the summer heat, I set out to construct all of the sets as they were in their guides. To the T, no deviation. I got rather upset when pieces were missing, inhibiting me from finishing the set. I started to get into the mindless act of construction and placement. I'd used tracing paper to recreate the instruction manuals for the medieval Lego sets, and became an obsession. By the end of the first week with the sets, I was only one full Lego set away from being done with all of the sets. But it was bedtime. I woke up to find my previous day's work undone. The medieval sets were neatly splayed out. I remade all of them and finished the rest. The next day I woke up to see them undone again. I went outside and played for a change that day. The next day, the medieval sets were combined into one giant set, and the next day, they started to merge the medieval set with the future set with the cowboy set. All of them merged, and the next day still, they changed and incorporated generic pieces. And the next day, it seemed as if pieces were added that weren't originally among the ones that were brought to my room. The collection grew and changed and morphed in my sleeping hours. I grew and changed as well. I grew tired of these events, the monuments built at my bedside every morning. I started to pack up the Legos into the boxes. And the following morning, the boxes were gone, but all the little Lego people were arranged like a little crowd witnessing a politician's speech, looking at me. Then a Lego fell out of nowhere onto my shoulder, then rolled off into my hand.